I'm your Orlando community correspondent, Troy Campbell, and we're at South State Bank on South Orange Avenue in Orlando because police say they showed up here on Monday afternoon on reports of suspected fraud. We spoke with an attorney who says the victim is very lucky that a bank teller intervened.
You know, if that branch manager is going to be pretty happy with their teller. Bank tellers are trained on identifying fraud and suspected activity.
Attorney and legal expert David Haas reacting to the arrest of 51-year-old Juan Viera-Castro, charged with felony theft from someone 65 years of age or older.
The elderly are obviously, more susceptible, which is why you see the laws for the protection of individuals over 65 years old. And so there's enhancements that the state will seek in this type of a case typically.
Orlando police say on Monday, just before noon, Viera-Castro entered the South State Bank and attempted to cash a nearly $25,000 check. Viera-Castro told the banker it was for construction work he had completed. The report states the teller became suspicious of fraud, so they called police. The teller followed their gut. That was probably a very good thing in this situation.
Yeah, so bank tellers are trained specifically on these types of instances.
Orlando police say they got the 71-year-old issuer of the check on the phone, who stated he was contacted by someone he believed to be the FTC and was told to issue 2 checks just below $25,000 each.
Obviously, the teller did a good job of digging into the checks and identifying that they were suspicious and reporting it once that happened.
People sometimes are really gullible, even though it would be, some people might say that's hard to believe. Why would you fall for that?
Well, look, people think, all kinds of different iterations and versions of schemes that have happened, since the beginning of time, right?
How much of a priority do you think law enforcement is making financial crime crackdown?
Well, look, it's fortunate this person was local, right? A lot of times this money could have been wired already and the money's then gone and then they have to deal with it and the money's gone overseas or to foreign countries.
Now, we also left a voicemail and sent a text to the victim, but have yet to hear back. Jail records show that Viera-Castro has since bonded out. I'm your Orlando community correspondent, Troy Campbell, News 6.